Hi, Virgo. Woo. Welcome back to Lee's Intuitive Tarot. My name is Leigh, and today we're going to take a look at what's going on between you and new love, okay? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a personal reading, there's a link in the description box below. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, here we go. So, overall energy for this week's reading, Virgo, is the Ace of Cups, okay? This is talking about a brand new romance. It can talk about a rekindled romance for some of you because for some of you, the new love could be somebody that you've known from the past in this lifetime that may be coming back, showing up in new energy. But I feel like the Ace of Cups, the reason why it's showing up here, Spirit is mainly telling you to focus on, making sure your cup overflows and loving yourself. Okay. Underneath this, we have the Empress card. This is Taurus Libra energy. It is talking about, getting more in touch with your softer side. So I feel like that's why the Ace of Cups came up too, because Spirit is saying, in order for you to open yourself up, to open your heart, you have to love yourself first. And then you're going to be able to open up your heart to others with the Empress card. Okay. Then underneath this, okay, I see you, Virgo. Here's the Ten of Cups. Okay. So this is about happiness, about family, about you having, all the things with this Ten of Cups. Okay. And then we've got the King of Wands here. Okay. Fire sign or someone with a lot of fire in their chart, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I feel like this is representing your new person. Okay. I feel like they're preparing themselves to come in to this connection. This is going to be somebody very warm, very passionate, very protective of you with the King of Wands. But they're also someone who is very independent as well, which is why you need to be in your independence, as well, because this has to be a healthy interdependent connection. It's not going to be a codependent one like some of you had with the twin. Okay. Underneath this is the Three of Pentacles. This is what this person wants to bring to you. They want to bring stability to you. They want to bring compromise. They want to bring collaboration. All right. They want to come in and work with you and build a great relationship. All right. And so that for some of you, they're coming in out of nowhere with the Knight of Swords, air sign or someone with a lot of air in their chart, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Okay. They are very curious and excited to be with you, Virgo. Okay. So we're going to start by clarifying this Ace of Cups. Okay, so let me get one more card. I just want to make sure. Okay, so for you to clarify this Ace of Cups, we have the Love card. So it's talking about, you learning how to love unconditionally and unselfishly with no limitations. That's why this Ace of Cups is showing up here. Spirit is saying, fill your cup up so that when this new love comes in, you're able to fully and completely open your heart to them. Okay. All right. We got the twin coming in here being triggered. I didn't pull this. I didn't ask for this. Spirit is giving this to me because maybe some of you need to hear this, for whatever reason. Like I said, if it needs to come out, it needs to be said, it's going to be said. So this is about your twin being triggered, okay, by this new connection that you have. So I feel like some of you may already be with this person and, you may have thought it was a secret, but it's not. Some kind of way the twin does know that the two of you are together with this trigger card, okay? But this new person is coming in, they may come in with a poker face, but I feel like, they're coming in to take a chance and take a risk. And, they're going to gamble, okay, on this connection because they see you as the one, Virgo. All right. The first card we're going to take a look at represents your goals and desires for this connection, for this relationship. So we've got the Tower, Scorpio energy. What you're wanting is you want your foundations shaken. I feel like you're ready to tear down these old foundations because, the old foundations was what the old connection with the twins stood on, and you realize they were rickety, they weren't, what you needed to sustain the connection. So I feel like you're ready to tear those down, or ready for spirit to tear those down, so you can rebuild in the proper manner. Okay. And it starts with this Ace of Cups, the self-love. Let's clarify. Ooh, you got a lot of cards falling out. So yeah, you're wanting this romance to come in. You have telepathy with this new person. So they may be sending you messages. You may be sending them messages. You may be hearing like random songs being played in your mind, and it could be from them. And Spirit is telling you that all of this is going to happen in divine timing. Okay. All right. So when it comes to your person, their goals and desires for the relationship, look at there. The Hierophant, Taurus energy. So this person is not playing around, Virgo. They want to marry you. They want some type of higher level commitment. If you don't want to get married, this person does want to make you their life partner. Okay. Let's clarify. Excuse me. See, look at there. There's the telepathy card there. Okay. This person, I feel like, has been working on themselves to make sure that they're worthy for this connection, because I think for a lot of you, this person may feel a little intimidated by you because of the feelings that, the depth of the feelings that they have for you. And so with this worthy card, I feel like this is just them priming the pumps is what I hear, trying to make sure that they sit in the proper energy so they can approach you in the right manner. All right. The next card we're going to take a look at represents where you are in this connection right now. So we've got the Queen of Swords, air sign, or someone with a lot of air in their chart, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. This can talk about, somebody who's independent, but it can also talk about somebody who's gone through a lot in the school of hard knocks. So you've learned a lot of things the hard way. Okay. The most impossible ways you could learn something. That's how you've learned things. Okay. And so I feel like, there's been a lot of pain. You may be divorced. Some of you, you could be widowed. It could be something that's, some things that have gone on in your life. But I feel like you're stronger, because of what happened, but also you're on your guard because of the things you've experienced as well. Okay. Let's clarify. And so you're in the energy now where you're about to protect, you're all about protecting your energy is what's going on. You're focusing on your mission, what you came here to do in this lifetime. I feel like whatever it is that lights you up, whatever your passions are, that's what you're concentrating on now at this time. Okay. When it comes to your person, where they are in this connection right now, or in this relationship, we've got the Ten of Wands. Let's find out why this is showing up. I don't know why I'm stuttering in this energy. I think it's the energy. Okay, there's some regret here. Let me see what this is about. Let's see. Ten of Wands, Spirit. Okay, this person, as I've probably told you before, Virgo, this person has been through things. They've been through a connection where they were dragged just like you were. Okay. And I feel like this person may have a lot of regrets when it came to that connection, because I feel like they may be kicking themselves or beating themselves up because, they were in it, and maybe in the beginning their intuition was telling them not to venture into the connection, but they did it anyway. And, they got their karma for doing it. Not saying that they did anything wrong, but sometimes when you don't learn sometimes when you don't learn your lesson, it's just like okay, let me give you an example. It's just like some of you that have gone through stuff with the twin. There are people out here who, because you're still in love with the twin, you want to go back and try it again with the twin, even though I feel like a lot of you know consciously that this person is not going to change, or intuitively they're not going to change. Okay. And so it's like, if you go through it again, the first time you went through it, like, what do they say? The first time is shame on them. And then the next time you go through it is shame on you. So I feel like the same thing happened with your person. Like, they may have been receiving intuitive hits from spirit that they shouldn't have messed with this person, but they decided to be in the connection. And I feel like, they have a lot of regret over what happened. Okay. And these burdens, this Ten of Wands here, is something that they're learning, that they're working on to heal. Okay. So we've got the Four of Cups reversed. So they're trying to come out of this energy. This is talking about them, seizing the day, trying to be proactive, to focus and be self-aware, and have gratitude for the things, the good things that they do have in their life. Because like I said, I feel like, I hear, oh my God, what's that song? I don't know who sings that. I got my mind set on you. I can't remember who sings that song. I can't remember who it is, but that's the song that just came through my mind. So Spirit is saying that this person has their mind set on you, and they're, moving heaven and hell, doing what they got to do to heal themselves, to prepare for the two of you to come into union. Okay. All right. So when it comes to the next set of cards we're going to take a look at, it represents, the first one is representing how you know let me try it again, what your obstacle is in this connection. So we've got the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. I feel like, okay, first of all, this is an earth sign or someone with a lot of earth in their chart, towards Virgo Capricorn. I feel like you are wanting this connection to move faster. I feel like it's moving too slowly for you because this is the slowest night in the deck. But what you have to understand, Virgo, is slow and steady wins the race. Okay. So Spirit is saying this is what you need, because I feel like, for some of you, or it could be a lot of you, you may have rushed into connections in the past and it ended up blowing up in your face. And so Spirit is saying now is time to try things differently and move at a snail's pace. Because think about it, if you know this person is your life partner, if you know where the two of you are headed, right? And you've got this instant attraction, and they're in love with you, you have this instant love for them, you know where it's headed. What's the rush? Okay. All right, let's clarify. Okay, see, this person brings you a lot of joy. That's why you want to rush, because this person makes you happy. Okay. And there's nothing wrong with that. But Spirit is telling you to pump your brakes for a reason, because you notice a lot of times when people rush into connections, that's when you get the stuff where people are like, oh my God, everything just went so fast, and now I'm second guessing. I'm not saying that that's what's going to happen in this connection, but I feel like you moving slower gives you a chance to acclimate to what's going on, and gives your person a chance to acclimate to what's going on. Because you got to remember, you both got out of tumultuous connections with other people who tried to rush in and do crazy shit. Okay. And you were rushing along with them because you were feeling all the feels. They were feeling all the lust. And the two of you were trying to rush on, to what you thought was going to be a long-term connection. And it just ended up being oblivion. Okay. So Spirit is saying, just be okay with the pace that is going. Okay. Or the pace that it will move at. Because this person, I feel like, is going to want to be your friend first. Not because they don't love you, not because they don't want to get to all the good parts, but I feel like they want the build up to that. Okay. All right. So when it comes to your person and what their obstacle is, we've got the Page of Pentacles, earth sign or someone with a lot of earth in their chart, towards Virgo Capricorn. I feel like this person is trying to figure out the best way to approach you. I feel like they already know who you are to them. They already know that they love you. And I feel like they're trying to figure out, they're planning how to navigate this connection until it gets to this point to where they can give you this love offer. Okay. Because like I said, it's going to start out small, but it's going to grow into something amazing. All right. Let's clarify. Yeah. So this person is making sure that they know how to be as lovable as possible, because they want to give you this loyalty, like this dog is giving this man, and they want the same loyalty back from you. Okay. All right. So the last two cards that we have here represent the most possible outcome for the future. So we have the Five of Cups and the Six of Pentacles. Okay. So let me tell you why I feel like this is split like this, because I feel like this Five of Cups is talking about your twin, and the Six of Pentacles is talking about you and the new person. Okay. The new person is going to come in. There's going to be reciprocity, equal give and take. Okay. With the Six of Pentacles, this person is only, because look at this card. Usually in the Six of Pentacles, the person that's giving is usually giving to more than one person. They're giving to two people. But in this card, they're only giving to one. Okay. So I feel like, that's what's going to happen. This person's going to come in, see only you, want to be with only you, and give to only you. Okay. Then with the Five of Cups, this twin is going to see, like because I told you, they're already triggered or going to be triggered because everybody's at a different point in this connection, right? I mean, in this reading. So they're going to be triggered or they're already triggered because they can either feel somebody else in your connection. I mean, in your energy. I don't know why I keep saying connection. Feel somebody in your energy, or they've seen you somewhere with this person if the two of you are already together and they're flipping out. Okay. So with this Five of Cups, this is, heartbreak, breakup, separation, them feeling like, it's all over, they're not going to be able to be with you, so on and so forth. And this could be the breakup, the final breakup, because, they're going to come to you and try to profess and confess their love. And I feel like, a lot of you are going to be giving them the bird, giving them the middle finger. And this is the energy they're going to be sitting in. Okay, let's clarify. Okay. Okay. Yeah, this new person is going to come in all about compromise. They want to compromise, work things out, put work into the connection, okay? So that the both of you can see it flourish, okay? A flourish. Okay, we've got the invisible card for you. This is something you need to take a look at, Virgo, okay? Spirit is saying, you sit in the energy sometimes of feeling the need to be seen, feeling worthless and flawed, wanting to feel valued, and always trying to prove your worth. Spirit is telling you with this new person, you're not going to have to prove your worth. This person already sees your value. They already see it. They're already in love with you. For a lot of you, they haven't even come in yet and they already have love for you. So with this invisible card, Spirit is telling you, you're no longer going to have to do this. So whatever you've got with this, whatever happened in the past that puts you in this energy, Spirit is telling you to take a look at it and heal it. Okay. All right. So now we're going to get some messages we're going to get some more messages from Spirit, then we'll get some messages from your person. Okay. I don't know what's going on. The cards are not wanting to shuffle. Okay, there you go. Oof. Okay, we have integrity. Does this situation align with your values and morals? I feel like this is the question that you need to ask yourself when this twin comes back. That's what this is about, okay? Then we have addiction, and addiction is affecting this relationship. I feel like it's you may have something, the new person could have something, but I feel like this is talking about the twin, okay? That's why, they're going through because see, look, there's the warning card. Don't dismiss the red flags here. So focus on the things you need to take a look at, like this invisible card, okay? And whatever other things that you feel like you need to look at, so you don't come in to this connection and self-sabotage, okay? All right, so let's get some messages from the new person. Let's see what they want to tell you. Okay, we've got, I remember every detail of that day. I feel like, at the bottom it says beautiful moment, excuse me. And I feel like this is talking about, this person, there's going to be somebody, this new person, that they're going to cherish every moment that the two of you spend together. Okay. This will be someone, I think I told one of the other signs this as well. This is going to be someone who remembers all the firsts, like the first date, the first kiss, going to remember your birthday, going to remember the anniversary. It's not going to be a thing where, oh, they forgot and all this kind of stuff. This person is going to be on it when it comes to that type of stuff. Okay. All right. Let's get some more messages. Okay. Okay. So we've got, you're the best thing that has ever happened to me. All right. I can't imagine a life without you. Okay. I hear that Tony song in my head, anniversary. I hear it again. I heard it for someone else that I read for, another sign I read for this week. I can't remember who it was. No one understands me like you do. Okay. So you and this person, I feel like you're going to have an effect on each other that nobody else has on either of you. And I also feel like it's going to be a thing of you just get each other. You don't have to explain certain things. It's like you'll be having a conversation and you'll finish each other's sentences. It'll be like a meeting of the minds. Okay. All right. Now we're going to get a romance angel oracle card before you go. So we have reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your returning to your life. Okay, so this is talking about the soulmate. And then look at the bottom of the deck, past life relationship. Okay, you have known each other before. So this is someone, like I said, you've had, a lot of past lives with, not just, not just this person is not just coming into your life for the first time. This in this current incarnation. Okay, all right. Virgo, I hope this helped. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a personal reading, there's a link in the description box below. Please have a good day and a good rest of your week, and I will talk to you soon. Bye, Virgo.